Hey everyone, welcome back to your favorite pirate crew. Today we are going to talk about Luffy's new transformation. If you would like to see more about One Piece in our channel, please leave your thumbs up and subscribe to join our pirate crew. Pirates, before we continue with the video, I ask that you already subscribe to our channel, that way you will join our pirate crew and earn a devil fruit or master your favorite hat. It would also help our crew a lot if you leave your thumbs up on today's video, so together we can become Yonko. Now let's continue with today's video. The powers of our captain of the Straw Hats always grows a little more with each arc that takes place in the world. Know that eventually, Luffy will become one of, if not the most powerful character in all of One Piece. However, recently, when the awakening of his Gear 5 appeared on our screens in the manga, surprising everyone with its capabilities, there was much discussion regarding how far his level of strength went. After all, even Kaido suffered at the hands of this Luffy. This considering that he wasn't really fighting seriously. Would it be possible for him to gain a final form beyond Gear 5? Something that would alter not just his colors and appearance, but possibly something like the terrain itself and expanding his powers. Furthermore, how different might the captain's new powers be with this awakening? Wonder why Luffy didn't lose control during this moment in the fight against Kaido. This is all what we will try to discuss in today's video. Monkey D. Luffy, also known as Straw Hat Luffy, or just as Straw Hat, is the main protagonist of the One Piece manga and anime. He is the founder and captain of the increasingly infamous and powerful Straw Hat Pirates, as well as one of their main fighters. His lifelong dream is to become the king of the pirates by finding the legendary treasure left behind by the late Go D. Roger. Born in Fusha village, Luffy accidentally ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi at age 7, which turned his body into rubber. He met Redhead Shanks, who gave Luffy the very straw hat that became Luffy's signature accessory, having gifted it to the boy as part of a promise for them to meet again someday. He is the son of revolutionary leader Monkey D. Dragon, the grandson of Navy hero Monkey D. Garp, the sworn brother of the late Fire Fist Porgas D. Ace and revolutionary chief of staff Sabo, and the adopted son of Curly Dodden. He is one of the few people in the world who carries the will of D. During the climax of the raid on Onigashima, his devil fruit abilities actually awakened for the first time since the Void Century, granting him mythical power that the world government feared would return. Luffy faced various global powers around him, starting by fighting the most powerful pirates of East Blue and moving on to clashes against the Marines, 7 Sea Warlords, Cypher Paul, World Nobles, and even the 4 Emperors of the Great Line, coming out victorious in most of these battles. Invaded and indirectly caused the annihilation of an ice lobby, escaped the impregnable Impel Down, and was a focal figure in the Marineford Summit War. He also defeated or befriended 7 of the 11 past or present warlords before the organization's dissolution. In addition, Luffy invaded the territory of the 4 emperors on several occasions and eventually managed to defeat one. His accomplishments and heritage have caused him to be labeled as a dangerous element of the future, while in the process earning him a reputation for being reckless and in some cases insane, earning the ire of Fleet Admiral Sakazuki, Navy headquarters, and even the world government. Luffy also has a penchant for attracting followers and unwittingly was named the leader of the Great Straw Hat Fleet, composed of 7 crews of pirates who vowed to come to his aid whenever he wished. After learning of this and his exploits against the Big Mom pirates, the press labeled him the 5th Emperor of the Sea, although many prominent figures initially considered this exaggeration. However, after defeating Kaido at the end of the Huana Country arc, Luffy was officially declared as one of the 4 emperors by the world government along with Buggy, replacing Kaido and Big Mom. Luffy has made great strides in his life of piracy, with his bounty strongly reflecting that from earning his first bounty of 30 million for defeating the strongest pirate captains in East Blue, to a 100 million bounty from the incident in Alabasta. After the incident at an ice lobby, for earning a 300 million bounty before reaching the Sabayati archipelago, Luffy was one of 11 super rookies, pirates who simultaneously reached the red line with bounties of over 100 million just before the Dome War. He, the other 10 super rookies, and Marshal D. Teach would come to be referred to as the worst generation. 2 years after the war, with his bounty increased to 400 million, he entered the New World and began to challenge the emperors and their allies directly, with his bounty rising to 500 million after the Dressrosa arc, and later to 1,500 million after the events of the Whole Cake Island arc. Eventually, his achievements and reputation contribute to his current reward of 3 billion. Throughout his journey on the Grand Line, he has developed techniques he calls gears to use his devil fruit to fight stronger opponents, such as speeding up his own blood flow to increase his speed or increasing his bones and muscles for more powerful blows. His training in Rukuskina, he learned to combine his haki with his rubber skills, making his already destructive attacks inconceivably faster and stronger. In the land of Huana, his fruit awakened after his apparent death and third defeat against Kaido, granting him immensely impressive powers that the world government itself greatly fears. Among these amazing abilities are strengthening his rubber body and granting him more freedom. In addition, Luffy receives the enhancements common among Zoan devil fruits, including increased strength, speed, and a faster recovery rate. It also demonstrated the ability to impart the properties of rubber to his surrounding environment. Gear 5 was created during the climax of the raid on Onigashima, as a result of Luffy awakening his devil fruit for the first time since the Void Century. For awakening, Luffy demonstrates many new abilities, such as being able to freely manipulate the shape and size of his body. Instead of focusing more on hardening himself using Byusosoku haki, he takes on a more cartoonish fighting style, being able to grant the environment around him the same properties as rubber, which allowed him to deflect a bolo breath bouncing back at Kaido, as well as being able to stretch objects he touches like rubber, including living things and even lightning. As pointed out by Kaido, Luffy's power now has the characteristics of Paramecia and Zoan types. But after all, why didn't Luffy's Zoan fruit cause him to lose his rationality? Furthermore, considering his awakening, would it be possible for the character to demonstrate new forms? Zoan is one of the 3 types of devil fruit. Type allows the user to transform into other species and hybrid forms between species at will. Like all devil fruit abilities, Zoan types can also be awakened, achieving all of their abilities stronger, faster, and more resilient than normal. This also includes a faster recovery time, which works involuntarily, even when the user is unconscious. However, awakened Zoans do not users of any complex thinking signal, functioning, effects and power. Zoan fruits are a rare and extremely powerful type of Zoans and are said to be rarer than Logia-type fruit. Unlike the other types of Zoan, this type of fruit may be the only one that is considered impressive due to its rarity and the uniqueness they confer on the user. They allow users to transform into mythological creatures, which can have special abilities that are Paramecia and Logia, which can be used as legends and the like. Only 6 canonical mythic Zoan-type fruits have been displayed now, belonging to Whitebeard's 1st Division Commander, Marco with his Tori Tori no Mi model, Phoenix, Blackbeard's 6th Ship Captain, Katarina Devon with her Inu Inu no Mi model, Kyubi no Kitsune, one of the Yonkou, Kaido with his Uo Uo no Mi model, Tsuryu, Kaido's daughter, Yamato, with his Inu Inu no Mi model, Akuki no Makamai, Sengoku, with his Hito Hito no Mi model, Deibutsu, Korozumi Orakai with his Hebai Hebai no Mi model, Yamada no Orakai, and Monkey D. Luffy with his Hito Hito no Mi Nika model, all of which are considered strong and powerful. But why, after all, didn't Luffy lose control upon awakening? It is possible that this is related not only because it is a mythical and rare fruit, but because Nika can be completely different from any other devil fruit we have seen in the. This is because it not only altered the physical state and amplified the powers of the bearer, but directly affected the environment thanks to it. We still don't fully know Nika's full capabilities, but we can assume that she is indeed one special among hundreds of thousands. It is possible that there are others like her that we do not yet know about, and that could emerge and awaken at any time in the story. The factor that Luffy did not get out of control may be related to the fact that Luffy was completely compatible with his powers, being a creative and fun person in combat since always. Also, considering Gear 5, it may still be possible for our Straw Hat Boy to demonstrate at least one more transformation in the works, perhaps further expanding his abilities during a difficult fight, making him finally reach his peak and perfectly controlling Gear 5. If we were to consider this idea of Gear 5 as a pre-version, we could see something like a form that completely changes Luffy, not just like Naruto's Kurama mode, but perhaps something that does even more damage. Will Luffy demonstrate other abilities and forms? Could there be more different fruits like Nika? Leave your opinion in the comments. That's it, my Straw Hat Pirate. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any suggestions for a video, don't forget to comment below, because I'll be reading them all as I always do. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your pirate crew.